I'm sharing a story that is very dear to me. Just over 2 years ago, I tripped and fell while I was clearing some weeds at the back of my shade. It was a silly accident, but I broke my ankle and I got a nasty cut just above it. The doctors at the A&E department were great. They saw me in less than 2 hours, and within the free, I was on my way home. I was feeling pleased that I had been treated and that very quickly. But just very shortly, I started feeling unwell, and I wasn't sure whether it was the cuts or whether it was the fall. In fact, my leg was getting swollen. The cut was became sore, and it was very very painful and very difficult to touch. I left it for a day or two just to be sure what it was, and then I went back to see the GP, and she sent me for some blood tests and took a swab from the wound. Now the laboratory results were out, and then I was in for another shock. I had a staph infection, the methicillin resistant Staphylococcus aureus infection, and I'm like, what is that? I've heard about MRSA and I've heard about superbugs, and now I'm thinking, do I have I got the infection? Wow. Okay. The treatment was well. I started treatment. I had to have a surgery to clean out the wound. I had a line inserted in through which I had antibiotics injected daily for the next 6 weeks. But unfortunately, that isn't just the end of the problem. Another infected area just came up next to the original wound, and I still had to take another 6 weeks course of antibiotic treatment. Well, I finally recovered after 2 months, but the experience had shaken my confidence. Until I had this fall and the infection, I've always been well and healthy. I've never had to have an operation or any health issue to speak of. I just worry now about being incapacitated again. It really reduced my quality of life. I couldn't go hiking, I couldn't cycle, I couldn't take my work, and I really hate feeling so unwell and tired for a long time. It's funny, but I never really thought about infection could have such a significant impact in my life. My family are just glad I'm starting to get back to my old, very well self. I still find it difficult to think about the experience, whatever I do, like talking to you now. I can only think, what if? What if I had to wait for another week before seeking help? What if the second line of antibiotics hadn't worked? Or what still? What if there were no antibiotics at all? It's a scary thought, isn't it?